Welcome back subscribers and hello YouTube viewers. On this occasion we're off to a town called Blampied. Now I do apologise if I have said it incorrectly, but I have heard it three ways. So I'll stick with the Blampied and see how we go. Blampied is a town in the central highlands of Victoria, Australia on the Midland Highway. The town is in the Shire of Hepburn, 122 kilometres or 76 miles northwest of the state capital of Melbourne. Blampied is about 15 minutes away from the famous tourist town Daylesford and about 30 minutes to Ballarat, another famous town which sparked the Victorian gold rush era. The township was named after a Louis Blampied who built a hotel there which is now called the Swiss Mountain Hotel. The Swiss Mountain Hotel is one of the oldest weatherboard continuously licensed pubs in Victoria. Built in 1865, it's since been extended to include a beer garden and a large dining area, which we'll see later in the video. Blampied Post Office opened on the 20th of November 1879 and closed in 1971. Different from Daylesford or Ballarat, Blampied has its own beauty, offering stunning volcanic hills and farming landscape. So without further ado, let's check out the sights and sounds of Blampied. Now I had to stop at this location when I saw this small, what I thought was a house. And I thought either the farmer has a good sense of humour or it really was a house. So I put the drone up, flew over to it, and I discovered it's a lovely little pump house to pump the water through to irrigate his fields. I enjoyed the look of that truck, and I thought it just looked terrific, and it really does catch your eye when you're driving past. So here we are at the overwrought garden art. Now if you go into this place, everything you basically see is for sale. They do have a tour, so if you'd like to see how the stuff is made, I think you've got to ring in advance to make that appointment, and someone will show you around and you'll discover how all the art is made. Also in there's a huge gallery, and you can also get coffee and drinks, and there's also some sweet treats to eat as well. It's a lovely little place, and it's worth a stop and have a look. So here we are at the Swiss Mountain Hotel, and as you can see, that little windmill is spinning like crazy, so it's very windy. I guess they're open. No one's looking. This is my attempt to discreetly video inside the pub, and the lady behind the counter was terrific for allowing me to do it. And that's what I had for lunch, a Parma and a zero beer. So here we are at the end of the line, a railway accommodation. It's sort of like an Airbnb type setup, and to my surprise, it's up for sale. This place is absolutely immaculate. The gardens, the signal box that you could stay at, and also the governor's carriage, the railway carriage, it's just all in beautiful condition. There's a family house in the background, so that's segregated from where you're renting. And I was just surprised that it was actually up for sale. It's, as I mentioned earlier, it's about 15 minutes to Daylesford, it's about 30 minutes to Ballarat, and you're just down the road pretty much from that Swiss Mountain Hotel. Now, for those who are interested in purchasing this or just looking at it, it is actually August the 3rd, 2023. So if you watch this video in the future, this is more than likely going to be sold. So you've got to act fast. Now, just like most churches and townships, this church sits proudly on top of a hill. It is privately owned, I believe. There is a gate there so you can't enter, and it's just a wonderful church. And if you look at the previous history of it, it really hasn't changed much at all. here we are nearing the end of this video or presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it. And also I hope that I pronounced Blampied correctly. If not, all I can say is I'm sorry. If you did like the video, by all means click on that like button or that thumbs up icon, and please subscribe. Subscribing really doesn't cost you 1 cent, and it helps out this channel immensely. But most importantly, stay safe, commute safe, and have a great day.